Hey, welcome back. Today, I have no workouts to be shared with all of you guys, but I have something very interesting. Today, I'm here to share my journey on eating habits. These days, in and out, people keep talking so much about what to eat, how much to eat, and when to eat. There is so much of myths and there is so much of diet which is actually in place, and people want to know that what is best that we become more healthy in terms of eating and diets are in a combination of different varieties of proteins and carbs and other minerals and vitamins. I'm not here to do a proper agenda on what to eat and how much to eat, but I'm here to share my journey on what I feel like what one should have thought about eating habits. When I see eating food, I always feel that I relate my body to a temple and food to prasad. When I'm offered prasad, I actually take it with full humbleness, with the sense of gratitude, and with the sense of a faith that this will actually give me lots and lots of positive vibrations. So that works both physically and mentally also. In similarly way, food, whatever we eat, it plays both physically and mentally. So it's very important that whatever food we eat, it not only adds fuel to your body, it should also add fuel to your mind also, the way we think. Because you know what, many times we keep talking like, no, we should have lots of proteins, we need to have lots of carbs to have that lean and slim body, so that we can actually fit in our old jeans and etc. I mean that's all okay. I mean that's okay. We can actually talks. We can talk about this for unlimited hours. But I'm not here to talk on what to eat. Rather, how to make it more interesting. How can one feel more good, feel good factor when you eat food. Now let me share my journey on it. It's not very great, but yes, I find it very good because I feel very happy after having food. And what makes me happy, I'll just list down few points. The first thing is, I always sit down and eat. I never use a dining table obviously when I'm outside, when I have no options, then yes. But when I'm at home, I sit down. I take a small bench type, a stool type, which I can put it forward. I sit, I fold my legs, I sit, and I have my food. Basically, in India, if you see, we have a culture of sitting down and having food, so that you get symbols, you get signals from your mind that you're full, you have more, you need to eat more. So sitting down and eating is the best thing which I feel I do for myself, because when I sit and eat, I get the satisfaction of eating food. I be in my senses that yes, I'm having something which goes to my body and which actually gives me lots and lots of energy. Okay, the second thing is, we should not have craving. And if, for example, these days I am having a sweet craving, a sweet tooth, like after every meal I feel that I need to have something sweet. Something sweet means anything, it can be in any form, but I need something to eat in sweet. So should I actually control myself? No, I never do that. When there is a craving of any item, of any sweetness or sourness, it's better that you have it in little amount. Because if you keep craving for things, then if you don't eat, the craving will become a depression one day, and you're going to end up with all nastiest thing. So it's okay, even if you want to have something sweet, have some good substitute. And even if you can make sweet at home, like when you make laddus, you can make kheer and many more stuff. So that's basically sweet tooth, because I generally want something sweet after my meal. So I switch to gulkand. I have gulkand. I also have good jaggery. I try to have some. Sometimes if I don't find anything in my kitchen, I just pick some uh, dates. If I don't have anything, then I just have something or other, like black raisins or something like that. I have nothing, then I keep thinking, okay, no problem, let's do some halwa. I make little halwas and I eat halwa. So this is on something craving part. So craving is okay. Craving, we all are humans and we need to have some craving, and that's okay. If you have craving, you have it. That's the best thing we can do. Yes. The next thing is on diet. Friends, actually, I always feel that when it comes to diet, I don't know, but I always feel that every family have their own way, a heritage of cooking. If you see our grandmas, the dadis and nanis, they have this lots and lots of recipes which they actually follow throughout their life. For example, my grandma, I never saw her having bread or burgers or sandwiches or pizzas. Instead, saw them having lots and lots of bajre ki roti. I saw them having lots of ghee, khichdi. They had lots and lots of kheer, mithais and homemade mithais. Everything was homemade. And they had bhel puri also, chaat items, pav bhaji, but everything was made at home. So the best thing is whatever the recipes which has flowed from our forefathers, which has flowed from our nannies and dadis, we need to take it forward, and we try to make it a habit in our lifestyle, so that there won't be any because whatever, there are many recipes on YouTube and you can actually get millions of recipes. That's not a big thing. Yeah, you can look at on YouTube and you can make the recipe, you can make that particular dish. But take it from me, when you have something from your family, and if you take that recipe, oral recipe, and write down, and if in the same quantum, if you make it at your home, take it from me, it will be like ultimate in the sense, like that cannot be actually made compared with any other recipe, because that has its own value. The hidden experiments, the hidden combinations of spices, the hidden the amount of the spices that has gone in the food, etc., etc. So the food heritage has to be followed. I personally follow it. I always look forward for many recipes from my grandmas and my dadis and nannies, and from my mother, who can actually teach me a lot on how I need to take it forward. And yes, you can actually make your own combination to it. You can make some additions to it. You can make it more healthier if you are more into it. But it's very important that you take it forward. And next thing is, I remember a story of Krishna and Draupadi. If I just quick little small story. Krishna comes to Draupadi that he's very hungry and he needs something to eat, and Draupadi says, look, I don't have anything in the kitchen because everything is like finished and we are still in the Vanvas and we have nothing. So, and Krishna says, look, you're hiding food from me? You're such a friend? Can't you feed your friend? I'm hungry. Then Draupadi, she was already annoyed and she said, I don't have anything, trust it. Then Krishna walks in the kitchen and he says, and he takes the utensils, a pot, a small clay pot, and where he actually opens the lid and he sees in the pot, and he sees that a small piece of rice was there in the bowl. He picks that and eats it. Simply eats it, and the amount of satisfaction that he gets from eating that rice is the universe satisfaction. By that one piece of rice, he actually conveys a message. It is not the quantum. It is that amount of satisfaction that should come whenever you eat food, because that food which is going to your plate and from your plate to your body is not something which has just come directly. It has traveled to many phases. It is basically a life. It is basically a life which has been given by God to us. So we need to eat with lots of sense, responsibility, and with a sense of gratitude. Because eating will give us energy, and if you eat it with thought, that will give energy to your mind also. You'll become a more responsible person. So basically, I hope, basically I just want to share this thing with all of you, because I personally feel that eating should not be made on chart, neither it should be on what we need to see on the calorie count and vagera vagera. Rather, it should be eaten with grace. It should be eaten with lots of happiness, because eating gives us lots of happiness. We are happy when we eat our favorite, and we are sad when we don't have our favorite dish on our plate. But that's okay. I at least try that I'm happy. I'm almost happy at every time. Sometimes it happens that I'm sad, but the next moment I think about the Krishna story and I feel, यार Krishna ने मज़े से खा लिया तो हम क्या है? We can also have it, you know. So that's how it is. So let's actually enjoy every meal and let's make a eating habit, not just mere an habit, a more and more a sense of responsibility. So try not to waste food. Try that if we have some food left over, try to feed it to someone. If we go to any restaurant, if you have some excess food, just pack it. And there are many poor people who are around us, to whom we can actually share the food, whatever is left out. So friends, this is for now. Stay tuned. Unlock Fitness. Take care. Bye.